today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, Chris Boswell set to kick off Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Chase Edmonds is the ball carrier.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That's good for an LA Rams.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
47-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. You mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them with short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
1st and 10.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Bridgewater on a slant complete to Green. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
4 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Kiki QT. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made by
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Kareem Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throw's going to be incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Woodrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. Good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
He finds Taylor, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Taylor. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work. After the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st.
3 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And hitting Juju on the slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On 1st and 10, Darnold gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Seattle.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he whips that one incomplete there. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Able to find Isabella. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
Seahawks.
On first down, it's Darnold. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Complete.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Bridgewater.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing for his running back, he's got it complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Bridgewater. He gets it to Sims, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Green alone out to the right. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Bridgewater again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To the air again with Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Steven Sims, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And again, it's Bridgewater. Open man, it's Cooper. He's got it for the Rams. Touchdown. Amari Cooper. As the first half is winding down. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's Darnold. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down, Seattle.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
14.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. This will make it into the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's McCaffrey. And some strong running. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Christian McCaffrey, 62 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's Bridgewater. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's good for an L.A. Rams. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bridgewater now from the 50. They'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Bridgewater on first down. He's got it in, complete. It's a Mary Cooper. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Mary Cooper, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams were able to get back within a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And the Seahawks.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now Darnold. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
Turnovers have a way of deciding games, and before you say something snarky, I realize that's not particularly astute. But in this case, how about the evidence right here in the third quarter? They've got the lead, moving the football, things looking good, and then...
Yeah, so now a flip on the scoreboard with that pick 6, and I don't know, the rest of the second half shaping up to be very interesting. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard.
Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right?
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Steve McClendon. Credit him for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
The 28-yard line, a gain of 6 yards, and it's third down.
Faking the give, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and the line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession, but I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
Yeah, but again, just a one-possession lead, looking to expand that now. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. They'll run with Edmonds again. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Bridgewater. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Bridgewater. And that's complete. It's Sims. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. It's caught. Cooper.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And able to find Green. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A.J. Green His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold able to find Isabella. All the way in, touchdown Seattle. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Well, this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Brings up second and...
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they run with Edmonds. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Here's Bridgewater. And this is Amari Cooper. And he gets us